So I'm just getting home from a friend's house, and look what I brought home with me. Welcome to my little tropical farm. I've got 3 little day-old chicks. These were actually from my eggs. So they're from my rooster and one of my hens. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. They're so cute. But in my brooder in the master bedroom is 1 chick that was born yesterday on the farm. We have 5 more eggs we're waiting for, but doesn't look like they're viable, but we're not sure. We have 1 chick that didn't make it. I think I mentioned before that my shells are really hard. I guess I've been giving the chickens a little too many minerals and or too much mineral mixed in their food. And so the 1 chick couldn't get out of the shell. It had broken the hole to start getting oxygen and then didn't progress any further than that. I'm keeping a close eye on the 5 that are still there, but I'm happy to have these 3 because they will join my lone chicken today. So that'll be fun. Okay, so here they are. And this pretty guy was the one that was born here. And he's so cute. But he's gonna have a little fluff of feathers on his head. And he's adorable. And again, we have 3 that have the naked neck and 1 that doesn't. And here's Yogi wanting to see the chicks. He loves them, but he did almost take one's head off when he got too close. So we don't let him get close any longer, but he does love to check them out and see if he can get them. I don't know that he would hurt them, but since he did kind of grab at one, we're not taking any chances. So these 4 are here. There's none in there, Yogi. These 4 are here for another week or so, maybe a little longer since there are only 4 of them. And then we'll add them to the 8 that are outside. The 8 outside were born about 2 to 3 weeks before these little guys. So I came outside, it's early morning, and the sheep look like they're playing. Not exactly sure what they're doing. These 2 are done, but the other 4, they're basically running the whole pasture. They'll be back. I don't know what they were doing, but they were having fun. You can tell it's early morning. Bags under my eyes. But now I don't want to be part of the play, and here they come. Okay, good. So my problem with being part of the play is the boy can be pretty rough. Okay, now they're going to look for the water apples. I'm just looking in their area to see how much hay they ate last night. They are eating the hay, but not so much during the day. So, see, the water apples or pears fall from the tree, and they search for them. So that's the sheep in the morning, and we'll go look at the chickens and ducks. Oh shoot, here they come. Not that that's a problem, it's just a problem with the boy. I think I've said this in a couple of videos. He loves to headbutt me, but he doesn't charge me, or hasn't yet, I should say. So, but here they are, they stopped. Yeah, he hasn't charged me, but he's like a puppy dog. He loves attention, and so he'll come up to me and headbutt me. And a couple of times it's been a little bit harder than it needs to be, but it hasn't been a problem. Okay, now we're gonna let the chicks out. The good news here, where is my girl? Oh, there she is. So the girl that was sitting on the nest, who is eating over there now, has been kind of ostracized by the group. She's kind of new to the group again now. And, oh, wait, this one is dying to lay her egg. But anyway, the girl here, they're just starting to accept her back into the group. So for the first few days, she really stayed away from everyone. And yesterday was the first day. They're still pushing her around, but not so much. Okay, this is also the rooster's busiest time of the day. He will chase all the ladies, and that's fine too. But so I haven't done morning chores with you in a while. Here's the rooster. So we'll let the ducks out. And then we've got to fill up the duck water and fill up the other water for the chickens. See, this one got right into the nest. So the water gets filled up through the hose. It's the easiest way to do that. The ducks get their water changed at night, and unless it's super dirty, it kind of is, I don't always change it again in the morning. But there's usually this other water here that I will fill up. But while the duck water is being filled, I'll check all the food. So I won't give them new food yet this morning. They have plenty. There's also food inside. So we'll go check the food inside. And then I also have to do the sheep water, and I have to take care of these banana trees before I bring out more. And here are the babies. These are the bigger babies. That's what I should call them. They're the bigger babies. They are out of food, but they're not really. So there's no food in their tray, but it's all over the ground there, and they can get it there. But yes, I will give them more food. So these guys are getting big. I'm gonna try and grab the one with the feathers on her head. This one is friendly. See her right there. Isn't she adorable? She's gonna look just like, I'm gonna guess her mama is the gray. Although maybe not, because she has feathers on her neck. And her father is definitely the rooster. So, since I only have one rooster at this point. And I say her, but we'll have to see. I'm already starting to think that a lot of these are boys. The sheep are in the pasture right behind us, and they're running because the guys were moving cattle, and they're on their horses. So you can tell I haven't had enough coffee yet this morning. See, here come the sheep. So I'm down in the chicken area, and I showed this on Facebook the other day, but I haven't shown it on YouTube. So here I have a chicken that is been laying eggs in the pink tray that was left here. So about 2 days ago, I added hay to make it a little more comfortable. But this is not in the chicken area. and I'm not sure how exactly she's getting out. I have an idea. There are two possibilities. There's one chicken, and they all look a lot alike, so it's hard to tell, that is often on the door to the duck area. So she could be jumping out that way. Most of them have their wings clipped, and I haven't checked her wings. But she could also be getting out through this little gap down here. It would be very awkward for her to do it that way too. So I'm not sure how she's getting out. I have to see it. But the interesting thing is, yesterday there were 2 eggs over there, and I was gone most of the day. I had gone into town to run errands. And when I came back, there were 2 eggs and no chickens, and I went and counted all my chickens, and they were all inside. So in the past, she's been waiting for me here in the hallway, right here, and I'll walk in, and I'll either she'll run over here, and I'll open this door to their room, or one day she was already down here, so I just opened the door and let her in. But yesterday, 2 chickens obviously got out, laid their eggs, and got back in. So I have no idea. I haven't figured it out, but she's not running away. So like I said, I made it a little more comfortable for her, and I'm gonna let her keep laying her eggs there for now. So everyone else seems to be doing well. My chicken that had been sitting on the eggs has not really been accepted back into the group. She's sleeping at night with them, but she's avoiding them all. Let's see if we can find her. I don't know if she's laying again. I don't believe she is yet. And I don't know where, oh, there she is. So she is way back in the corner. Back there. I'll take you around to see her. Now that she's been away from the flock for 3 weeks, almost 4 weeks, she is kind of avoiding them. And they are picking on her a little, but I'm sure they will accept her eventually. So she's hiding back here, which is fine for now. The ducks are hanging with the chickens. Occasionally the chickens snap at the ducks when they want to eat, but they do all eat out of the same food. But they're doing fine. And slowly we're cutting down these banana trees again to give to the sheep. So I'm going to cut down 2 of those today, hang them up for the sheep, and give them something green to eat. They love the banana leaves. I was giving banana leaves to them in the rainy season when it rains all afternoon. They'll go out if they're really hungry, but they really just want to stay inside under cover. So and they used to stay right here. So I'd give them banana leaves. And I hang them up upside down because sheep aren't overly particular about where they go to the bathroom and where they eat. So I hang them up just to be a little more sanitary. And now that it's the dry season and there's not much green for them to eat, I am giving them 2 trees a day. Not every day. Yesterday they didn't get any. These are from the day before. But we'll give them some banana leaves today. Baby is out here in the yard. You okay? She's very submissive, so she always gets down. She was just looking nose to nose with the sheep, who are right there. And Bonnie is not happy about any of it. She is going to get on some... why are your eyes always like that? Okay, I'll lay down too. She is going to get some dewormer and anti-parasite medicine this week. I think that might be why she's not gaining any weight. Because she's been eating pretty well. She doesn't eat a tremendous amount, but she eats pretty well. Oh, you're such a good girl. Such a good girl. I gotta go do my stuff now, honey. The dogs are all outside waiting for me. When I go down to the pasture, Bonnie likes to be outside. I don't know if she feels like she's doing her best to protect me while I'm outside, or if she just loves it outside so much. She comes out all day and just sits out here. But she's cute as can be. My only concern, she hears the other dogs, I think, is that snakes can get in through the screen door. It's not a door. It lets the dogs come and go, but it could potentially let other animals come and go. We haven't had a problem yet, so. Today I thought I'd show you the fruit that I've been talking about in, I think, the past few videos. I've called it interchangeably a water apple and a pear. My neighbors call it a pear, but technically it's a water apple. I believe it's also the same thing as a rose apple, and that makes sense because it smells like roses. But this is the fruit. I don't think you'll find them in the US unless somebody has a tree. They're very delicate. This bowl here was picked today, and this bowl was picked over the past few days, and you could see some of them just in 2 days in the refrigerator are getting a little mushy. We'll put that one aside. So what I'm going to do with these today is I'm going to make jam. I'm probably not going to, well, I'll probably show you most of the process, but not the whole process, because like I said, you're probably not going to find these in the US. I will include the recipe in the comments. It'll be in a pinned comment. But this is what it looks like inside. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the seeds out. I'm actually going to bury a few of these and see if they will grow. I have no idea. And like I said, these are called, I've called them interchangeably water apples and pears. So what I'm going to do is I pulled the pit out, or the seed out, and I'm just going to cut off the bottom and the top of each one. And I'm going to throw them, maybe I'll cut them in half, and then throw them in my Vitamix to make, I'm going to make jelly with them. So I'm going to cut all these, and then I'll show you the next step. So now what we're going to do is we're going to chop these up in the Vitamix. These are the seeds, or the pits. I am going to take the ones that I picked today, so they haven't been in the refrigerator, and I'm probably going to take half of them and put them in a pot and baby them and water them through the dry season and see if I can get them to grow. And I'm going to take half of them and just stick them in the dirt under another tree, and just wait and see if they come up during the rainy season or not. I have no idea how you're supposed to start new trees from seed, but I figure it's worth a try. So I'm going to grind everything up, and then I am going to strain the juice in, I have a nut bag, but you can use cheesecloth or something like that to strain it. So I'm going to do that off camera because the Vitamix will be quite loud, and then I'll show you the next steps. So this is what we have. We got about 2 cups of juice. We have all this pulp. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I have made this jam, well, I made jam once before, and it was more like an apple butter. I didn't separate these two. I just ground it up, added the sugar, and it had a jam-like consistency, but not completely, and it tasted a little bit, I've not tasted, it had the texture a little bit of apple butter. I didn't love it. It had a good flavor, but I think this is going to be a lot better. So to these 2 cups, I'm going to add about, I'm going to try half a cup of sugar and see how that goes. And like I said, this is going to go to the chickens. So they will eat this probably over the next 2 days. I may end up giving this to the chickens, but I don't think so. I could dry it out and powder it to flavor a smoothie or something like that. I'm not sure about that. And I'm not sure if it'll discolor if I do that, but I might try and put it in my dehydrator and make a powder out of it. I'll let you know if I do that and if it works. It is the next morning, and this is the jam that I got. This is all I got out of all those water apples. But let me show it to you. It's not super thick. I actually cooked it. I boiled it for while stirring for about 30 minutes, and then it wasn't really ready, so I cooked it some more. I'm still not sure it's ready, but I think I'm gonna leave it as is, as more of a sauce. I think it'd go great with vanilla ice cream, and possibly on some other desserts as a glaze. But I ended up cooking it for about 40 minutes total, and I thought it would gel. I could add pectin next time. I might try that, but it tastes delicious. It tastes sweet, a little bit, a hint of rose. Not sure what else it tastes like, but it's really, really good. It's a pretty color. It's not light pink, but it's a red color, and I will definitely make this again. I will put the recipe in a pinned comment below, just in case you can get your hand on some Manzana de Agua, or water apples, also known as pears around these parts. And let me know in the comments if you have any questions about this. Thanks for joining us again this week. We really hope you enjoyed seeing a little more of the farm. And please, if you like this video, click the like button. Please subscribe and hit the bell so that you're notified when our next video comes out. And we look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.